So for today's video, what I want to do is I want to again go into Google News and I want to type in real estate. I could go specifically into real estate Austin, but I still want to stick around with real estate. I want to show you a few more ideas on today. So I'm looking at some of these use cases. I'm seeing that the rents are expected to drop in several US cities. So that could be a good article or that could be a good content idea that I can use and create a story on my Instagram today. So I'm going to show you how you can create a good story out of this. So let's go in and I want to see what this is like. So I'm going to do the reader mode on Safari. I love this. It removes all the ads and everything else. So it keeps it super clean. So I'm seeing that about 55 cities have seen rent drops since last year. So that's fantastic. So the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to copy the whole thing and I'm going to go into Chat GPT and I would say summarize the following content. Great. What this does is I don't have to read through the paragraphs. It basically summarizes the whole thing and gives me bullet points. Rent prices in 55 out of 100 cities have seen a drop. So this is all great, right? So lower expected interest rates in the coming year may lead some will of renters to become home buyers. So that's fantastic. So when the interest rates continue to drop, there could be home buyers. So what I could do is I could take the whole content and I could come up with a few bullet points. I could come up with 3 bullet points, for example. So 3 bullet points. And it'll give me 3 bullet points and I can copy these three and paste it in a story, right? So here's what I would do. I would go into Instagram and I would go hit create. And in the create, what I would do is I would go in and select a slider. I would change this to a down arrow and I would kind of flip it and place it vertical like that. Then I would enter some percentages for interest rate. Let's say 7%, 6.75, 6.5%, 6.25, 5.5%. So what this basically does is it gives me these options, these percentages that I can play with, and I can ask a question at what percentage would you consider investing or buying a home? So when I go ahead and say that, now what I basically have is a group of people engaging with me, and people love to use the slider. People love to move it around. They're a little kid when it comes to a slider. So they want to do that. They want to move it, and you will have engagement. You will have audience who are interested, who are considering either buying a house or doing something, and they would go ahead and they would give you an answer. And that's a DM that you get in your Instagram, and that's a lead. So you can have a conversation with them, and just a good way to stay on top of mind. And if you want to jazz it up a little bit, I would go and create home icon like this. Just for fun. There you go. Hope you like it. That's a quick video for today, and I'll see you tomorrow.